Located an equal distance from Moscow and St. Petersburg, the region stands out for its diversified economy. The main agricultural branch, livestock breeding, provides over 1 million inhabitants with milk, meat and the famous Vologda butter. But sleigh and pottery production make Vologda a real brand name here in Russia. Artie's Matt Trezor met craftsmen who preserve the region's flavour.
Visitors to this area are sure to be impressed by all they can see and do here. From outdoor activities to souvenirs and handicrafts, the Vologda region has a little something for everyone. Modern life in the Vologda region can mean the hectic pace of just about any city or town. But if you stop and take a breath, you can find there's lots of ways there to unwind. Igor Ivanov is one of those who settled for a simpler way of life.
In the winter, nobody lives here but me. In late spring, city residents come to live in their dachas.
Igor makes his living preserving an ancient art. Craftsmen in the Vologda region are working hard keeping their traditions alive. Of course, you can get around the snow in a snowmobile, but why do that when you can get around in style in a one-horse open sleigh? Igor's been making them since he was 12.
I watched my father making a sleigh and learned from him. I wouldn't say that he taught me how, I just watched him work, and he corrected me when I did something wrong.
He's one of many people in the region keeping its cottage industries alive, doing work they love.
I've been dealing with pottery for 35 years.
At her workshop, Karakina makes traditional pottery using age-old techniques, but she's also repurposed it for modern use. Along with tableware and knickknacks, she makes elaborate glazed tiles. Tile making is a centuries-old art that's being put to modern use here in the Vologda region. Tiles that come out of this workshop may one day find themselves built into a modern home, perhaps covering the outside of a stove like this one. These giant stoves are built into homes across Russia and Europe. The hand-painted bricks are made to order, and the stoves are both functional and beautiful.
It's very inspiring to apply this richness to new tiles and let them live in a new house and make its owners happy. It's a pleasure when there are such clients who can appreciate the beauty, and we have such people more and more with coming years.
But some traditions are getting an upgrade, with people kicking it up a notch in their free time. Along with snowmobiling, the Vologda region is prime territory for hunting.
As a rule, 10% of people like hunting, but only 1% of them are true hunters.
3/4 of the region is forest, and much of it is home to big game. Hunters don winter camouflage and skis to seek prey among the trees.
I've been hunting all types of animals living in the forest for more than 40 years, like hares, foxes, lynx, raccoons, bears, elk, wild boars and wood grouse. As for my biggest haul, I used to bag 15 to 20 geese a day when killing them wasn't restricted.
Whether it's putting food on your table or preserving ancient tradition, you can find it in the Vologda region. And as one village's lone permanent resident can tell you, it's better than just sitting at home.
Making sleighs is my hobby, not just my business. Otherwise, I would become crazy just watching TV 24 hours a day.
Take it from him. In the winter, he's the smartest man in the village. People here in the Vologda region pride themselves on their craftsmanship and handiwork, especially in the town of Kirilov, where I'm joined now by Tatiana Usova to talk a little bit more about the local craftsmanship. So tell me, what are some of the local crafts that are the real pride of the region?
This region is very rich in handicrafts, for example, ceramics, lace making, and birch barking. And there are some workshops, and for some masters it is a hobby, and they organize different exhibitions. And for another, it is work, and they can earn money for their living.
Now, I understand that girls learn a special skill at a very young age here. Tell me about that.
In this town, there are a lot of schools where they preserve this old Russian tradition. They dance, sing, make different parts from clay and salty dough, and make lace.
Well, Tatiana, thank you very much for joining us and telling us more about the traditions, crafts, and handiworks of the Vologda region.